I guess $1 Million Tony couldn't make it today. She too busy loving her home she just got for $1 million, while we just received these high property tax bills. So we all here because of our property taxes. Some here, like Zoe and Miss Jessica, because y'all stealing black people property. So I just want to know, because we just came from the city council meeting, we're coming there, and the city is blaming the county, and now you just blaming Springfield. And then when you, all these people, when they go to these town hall meetings and you send your puppets, they lie and they blame the invisible white man. Somehow they are pushing us out of our community. They want our property. They want black people property. They never say who it is. They just say, you know who they are. But when I come up in here, I see all black faces. I see Democrats. So are we talking about the Democrats are pushing black people out of their communities? The Democrats hate black people. The Democrats want our property and replace us with illegal aliens, because you all come in these meetings talking about the invisible white person, but we don't never see him, but we see all of you all here. And then you sit here, all these black faces, you sit here, all Democrats, and you sit here all arrogantly like your seats are secure, like we are not coming after these seats. Just like I told Brendan Johnson over there the first time I spoke on that mic, I said the same thing that's making y'all laugh in here gonna make y'all cry. And then you see what's happening. Same thing here. Now I'm giving y'all warning right here. The same thing that's making y'all laugh in here is gonna make y'all cry. Mark my words. See, y'all sit here too comfortably, thinking that everything, you know, black people stupid, that we don't understand what's going on, that we're going to vote blue no matter who, and all y'all got to do is use a race card. All y'all got to do is call white supremacy, the white man. But we're the heavily Democratic city from top to bottom. State and city, all Democrats. So can we say that the Democrats are racist white men or white women? Who is it? Because this is what y'all telling us. So I'm letting you all know, Chicago flips red. We are not paying these taxes. We are calling for a boycott on these taxes. Nobody is playing this game no more. We won't pay our taxes until we get a forensic audit on where all our money is going. We're demanding that. We're asking President Trump to send the feds here.
30 seconds.
The DOJ here. We need a forensic audit on where our money is going. And we are not paying no property taxes. And we are calling for a boycott. And we're going around to every ward in the city and calling for it. You all going to learn to stop playing with us. And you all going to learn that you all work for us. And none of these seats secure. And we coming for those seats. And you can sit there like you sitting there, like you unbothered, all of you all. Yeah, but you getting up out of those seats.
I am a mortgage professional. I live in Northbrook, Illinois, and host a radio show on WGN TV, on WGN Radio. Last time I came, I misspoke, and I want to apologize to this esteemed body and the president for accidentally saying that you guys authorized $30 billion to Tyler Technologies when it was $30 million. So I heartfeltly apologize. Your turn. How about apologizing to the taxpayers of Cook County for allowing Fritz Kagi, with the approval of Chief Information Officer Tom Lynch, to scrap the old collection system before switching over to the new system in 2021. Tax bills went out late in 2021. Any apologies? How about apologizing to newlyweds Tom? Sorry? All right, you mind? You mind?
Sir, please begin.
Can I get my time back, please? This gentleman's interrupting me. Thank you.
Please continue, sir.
How about apologizing to newlyweds Tom and Beth and their newborn son Bobby, who purchased a home in Arlington Heights earlier this year? I refinanced them in October, and Fidelity Title, because the tax bill wasn't out on time, had to tag them with the TI. Problem was, Tom and Beth purchased a home from a senior who had a senior tax exemption, so Fidelity Title didn't hold the proper TI. Tax bills came out November 15th, called up Tom and Beth and asked them for an extra $2,600. 30 days before Christmas, you're hitting up a newlywed family who just moved into a home for an extra $2,600. that they didn't have, but they had to pay or else they'd get blasted with penalties. So what did they do? They took out a short-term high-interest rate consumer loan to pay you guys the $2,688. Anybody want to apologize to Tom and Beth? I didn't think so. How about Sam and Cindy who live in Northbrook? Refinance, got tagged with a $7,000 tax indemnification because the tax bill wasn't out. What did they do? They didn't have the 7 Gs lying around, so they had to sell stock. Anybody want to apologize to Sam and Cindy for the tax hit that they took for selling stock to cover the TI? I didn't think so. Lastly, how about Martha, 36, widow, living in a $900,000 home in Bucktown? She had to borrow 10 Gs off her 401k because she didn't have the 10 Gs laying around for the tax indemnification. Anybody want to apologize to widow Martha in Bucktown? I didn't think so.
30 seconds,
We deserve
sir.
better. 89 days, less than 20% of the registered voters in Cook County. This is to you, registered voters in Cook County. 89 days to elect a new leadership. If you're tired of watching this clown show like I am, get off your rear ends and vote in 89 days. Thank you for having me. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Go Bears.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's Zoe Lee, founder of Chicago Flips Red. And I just want to know, like, how did y'all feel when Toni Preckwinkle bought her $1 million home while the elders' property taxes is going through the roof? People don't know if they're going to be able to pay their bills, any of those things, but she got a $4 million lawsuit that I don't even know if y'all paid that out yet from the Democratic Party because she was out there trying to defame that one lady who was running against her godson, Lamont Robinson. You know how y'all do. And y'all don't talk about that anymore. And then she goes on to buy a $1 million home in Kenwood. I'm homeless. I've been asking, y'all to settle my family's case. We got all the evidence. We know that y'all play with deeds here. Y'all steal property. You know how y'all do. You know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to do this. Do me this one solid because y'all can't do nothing else. But maybe you guys can do this. I need y'all to call Mayor Stacey Davis Gates. And I need you to tell her, to tell Brandon Johnson to start talking about that migrant crisis money that at the end of $2.2 billion that him and his homeboys and his boyfriends and stuff stole, because the property taxes is up. And for some reason, they don't want to discuss it. They want to put it on y'all. And we know it's not y'all because y'all got balanced budgets. So I need you to go over there, let Mayor Stacey Davis Gates, him know, Jason Lee, Maurice Robinson, Rahm Emanuel, Mayor Daley, Barack Obama, whoever you got to tell. We got to start talking about this migrant crisis money. Because y'all keep blaming it on Trump. See, Trump wasn't nowhere. They was trying to put him in jail at that time. Like how y'all be trying to do me. Yeah. So he wasn't nowhere near the White House when Toni Preckwinkle, especially, and y'all got to do it because Toni Preckwinkle called over there to ask her alderman that she was working with at that time, because, she used to be an alderman doing the same thing she's doing over here.
1 minute.
Could they vote on that $71 million? April 20th, 2024. So tell her when her $1 million home in Kenwood, call over there and tell them to start talking about that migrant crisis money. Thank you.
Next speaker, please come to the mic and